Welcome to One Man's Opinion, where I review professional theater across Connecticut and New York. Today I am reviewing Wharf Theater's production of Queen, written by Madhuri Shekar and directed by Aneesha Kudtarkar, running through June 5th at Clare Toe Stage at the C. Newton Schenck III Theater at 222 Sargent Drive, New Haven, Connecticut. Set in a delightfully clever hexagonal set designed by Junghyun Georgia Lee and lighting by Yuki Nakase Link, Queen follows two doctoral students at the University of California, Santa Cruz, who are finishing a research project studying the correlation between the decline of honeybee population and the introduction of a pesticide that was created by Agrochemical and Agricultural Biotechnology Corporation, Monsanto. Yes, the company did really exist and went defunct in June 2018 after Bayer bought it out. The two students, Ariel Spiegel, played by Stephanie Janssen, and Sanam Shah, played by Avanthika Srinivasan, are on the eve of presenting their findings when a threshold value is discovered in the latest round of data that has been collected, creating an outlier in the newest data set. I'm not a statistician. I did take it during my last stint in college about 8 years ago, and I performed favorably, but not great, so I'm not the best at explaining the math that constructs this problem for the two ladies. There is a lot of statistical jargon tossed about, but what you need to know is that though the initial evidence supports their findings about the pesticides created by Monsanto, the last data set determines their findings as inconclusive, and further research is needed, as Sanam puts it. Sanam's discovery doesn't please Ariel, who is a ride-or-die advocate for the abolishment of Monsanto in order to save bees from becoming extinct, which would in turn lead to the extinction of the human race. Sanam's discovery also doesn't please her professor, Dr. Philip Hayes, played by Ben Livingston, who is looking to advancing his own career as their research is about to get published in Nature Science Journal. The two women's ethics toward their research becomes the crux of the show's conflict. Personal biases, loyalties, and integrity influence each character's motivation as they find which of these things means most to them. Is one of them or both of them going to compromise? Janssen and Srinivasan are great together as they debate their individual beliefs and their own selfish motivations as to why they may be willing to fudge a number here or there to make their presentation presentable for publication and not draw suspicions to their conclusions. Srinivasan also has some great scenes with Keshav Moodliar, who plays Arvind Patel, a broker from New York City. Arvind and Sanam have been set up on an arranged date by their respective families, and a bond builds between the two as Arvind's more conservative statistical viewpoint provides unexpected clarity for Sanam regarding the validity of her research. His character tends to be a bit single-minded regarding what he wants with Sanam, but he has a delightful degree of charm that provides a much-needed layer of humor for the show. The one weak point is the acting and direction of Livingston as Dr. Hayes. I feel like he's too nice throughout the story. As deadlines loom, he keeps a fairly casual and cordial relationship with Ariel and Sanam, when by the second or third scene he's in, the two ladies have still not presented the results he wants. I get the sense that Kudtarkar or Livingston are trying to have Hayes gaslight his students into falsifying their data, but it doesn't really work. I feel like by the midpoint, he should be rather furious with them. His reputation is on the line, and Ariel and Sanam can't get things together. His losing his temper or giving a sense of starting to bubble with frustration and anger would have risen to stakes for the two women and created more conflict for them. Queen is, though, a smart and clever play, reminding us that though our passions are important, if we don't also keep a critical eye on them and respect that critical eye, they can potentially bring everything we work and fight for to a disappointment and failure. But I am only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see Queen, I'll leave a link in the description. You can support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and activate the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be Playhouse on Park's production of The Agitators. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.